As we hit mid-March, fight fans are enjoying a lineup of events around the MMA world, with a slew of major title belts right around the corner, including UFC 273 and Bellator 277 in April. In the meantime, you know the fight doesn't end even when the ring is empty, so we're putting in a spotlight on some of the most eye-catching stories in and around the fight game this week. This is MMA Spotlight. UFC fighter Kevin Holland recently found himself in a situation feared by average folks and fantasized by overzealous martial artists and self-defense enthusiasts around the world. When a gunshot went off in the Houston area sushi restaurant where he was dining, Holland sprang into action. The currently unranked welterweight described checking out the scene, identifying the gunman and helping another diner remove the weapon from his grasp. Once unarmed, the gunman found himself in Holland's suffocating grasp as a 29-year-old MMA pro wrapped him up and completed a rear naked choke, putting out his lights. Holland pinned the man and kept him restrained as the authorities arrived. After the event, Holland was sure to warn the general public against engaging in dangerous rescues unless they are fully trained for such scenarios. Holland clearly had full confidence in his own training and couldn't resist adding a slight boast by noting, "I like Batman." Holland, believe it or not, also chased down a robber who stole his car last October. Top MMA personalities have remained unwavering in their support of the former UFC heavyweight champion and WWE star Cain Velasquez, recently sending over 30 letters to California's Santa Clara County Superior Court, where Velasquez is currently in jail. Letter authors include UFC President Dana White, as well as household names in promotion like Nurmagomedov, Cormier, Cojedo, Moreno, Wedrum, and Machkaev. Velasquez is facing heavy charges, including attempted murder after a dramatic attack against a man accused of repeatedly molesting a young member of Velasquez's family. The letter spoke to Velasquez's good nature, respect, and humility, with the aim of contextualizing this incident as an outpouring of righteous anger by an otherwise peaceful man. Harrowing footage is circulating online showing UFC star Brian Ortega being shaken down for money by police officers in Mexico. Authorities in Ortega's parents' home country are notoriously corrupt and did not take kindly to Ortega's refusal of a cash bribe, ultimately taking Ortega's passport from him, leaving him temporarily unable to travel back into the US. How Ortega will make it home is still unclear, and fight fans are hoping for a safe return for the veteran featherweight. The roller coaster ride that is Conor McGregor's public persona took a welcome upswing recently when he donated 20,000 euros to an Irish couple who were horrifically struck by a car while having a walk outside Dublin. The accident cost Mick Cardiff his leg and left his wife Michelle with severe injuries as well. Despite being a controversial personality in and out of the UFC, McGregor's dedication to charitable donations and philanthropy has been felt by many young athletes as well as regular folks in need. Tragedy struck the New England MMA scene recently when an amateur fighter in the 8MMO Fight League died after his debut bout in Springfield, Massachusetts. Christian Lubenga, who was fighting out of Orange, Connecticut, was taken to the hospital after losing the bout by TKO, where he later died. The exact cause of death is still unknown. Lubenga was a father and was also studying to earn his graduate degree. The UFC's never-ending war against pirates illegally streaming their events has proven to come with scary side effects, as Dana White recently described on a podcast. White recounted how, during a filming of a show in Memphis, Tennessee, he found out there was a disgruntled local who wanted him dead. As it turns out, the man was prosecuted over illegal UFC streaming and ended up losing his business as a result. The man went so far as to threaten to shoot White if he saw him. Say what you will about Dana White or the price of pay-per-views, this is obviously not something a promotion president should have to worry about. A martial arts legend has given a scathing review of his experience during the negotiations, or lack thereof, for a UFC contract. The veteran fighter Gegard Mousasi, a champion in multiple promotions including Bellator, described the UFC's top brass as bringing in a sign it or you leave stance when offering him a contract. The Dutchman ultimately parted ways with the UFC, partly due to this friction. What do you think? Is the UFC guilty of putting athletes through the ringer? Or is that just the nature of business in a multi-billion-dollar fight promotion? Thanks for watching this week's roundup of all the top stories. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to keep up with the most exciting news from around the fight world. Brought to you by MMA Spotlight, because even when the ring is empty, the fight never stops.